Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. In today's video I'm going to show you my new fish room in my new house. So yeah, I know on the last video I said it's going to be up to 6 weeks and we've got 2 months to move. Well, all that changed. We got a phone call saying the house had gone through, and then we had an opportunity to get in the house quicker, which wasn't ideal in my mind from a fish room point of view and moving tanks, but from a family and a home life it was really handy. So this tank here is in the main, so I always say the living room. In the UK, the rooms at the front are usually the living rooms, but we're going to be living through the back. So this is the first tank. So this is the South American stuff that I got through. Just to let you know, I did have a couple of casualties. I've moved everything. I had a couple of casualties. I lost one of my Bumblebee Oscars and one of the small Warrior, which was pretty good about, to be honest with you. But at the moment I'm buzzing. When I say buzzing, I'm moving so fast that I don't think I've reflected proper, but I'm going to be gutted about that Oscar. I know I am. That moved okay, so they're in there. That will be getting replaced with the big show tank, which will be going there. But that's going to stay there for now. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to pan you around. I'm going to take you to the fish room. Okay, so like I said, we are going to be living through this room in here. So this is going to be our living quarters. And if you look over there at that door there, that's my new fish room. So I'm just going to take you into the fish room and tell you what's going on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pan you on a bigger screen to show you more. So this is it. So I've got everything, all the big tanks. I'm just currently filling Trigger's tank there. And then obviously it's a bit of a tight squeeze at the moment because I've got the 2 5-foots together. Let me just see if I can show you a bit like this. Sorry guys for throwing you about. But that's how it's set up at the moment. Obviously that's not what it's going to be like because we're having racking. So obviously my father-in-law is currently on holiday and then going to work away. So it could be a few weeks yet that we get the stands built, but the first port of call will be this wall here. So we're going to be putting the first rack here. For those of you that don't know, that's a 7x2 rack, 2 shelves high. When I've had that one built, I can then move these 2 5-foots that are in that corner onto it with the cube that's not filled up right now or down there, and have them on there, which then will free up that wall there, which I can build the next stand on. Then we can put any other tanks that we've got on there, which will free up this wall here, which I can have my metal stands in. But the thing is, when we sent off for the measurements and stuff, what they didn't give us the right measurements was that back wall there with that door. Those doors are big, so they gave us the wrong measurements for the door. Don't know why. Anyway, I can't have that rack of 3 foots that I was talking about. I thought I was going to get them in that corner there. We also didn't know there was a radiator there. Yes, I did view this house, but I viewed it back in February, and some things I didn't clock on that radiator. Anyway, I can't have those 3-foot tanks. That's not a problem because I'll get 12 tanks in here. And then if you look at the back garden at the back there, that's the summer house I was talking about. I'm going to have 2 tanks in there. So I'm going to have about 15 tanks, but that's based on having 5-foot tanks, isn't it? So, you know, I think if I'm being honest, guys, a little bit of my mind is I'd like to be able to get smaller tanks in, 4-foot tanks in by 2 foot to get more communities and stuff. But anyway, I'm talking out loud. I'm not 100% sure on that, on how that's going to work right now. But yeah, just let me take you down here. Just got to keep an eye on Trigger's tank because I don't want to let that to overfill while I'm going on with myself. But if I come out here as far as I can, try and give you a proper look at it. So yeah, there you go. It's a bit crammed, like I say. I've got external filters on the outside, but yeah, when he comes, obviously he's going to put a strip of tubing all the way round in a loop for the air pump and obviously the sponge filters and the airline, and he's going to do all that, and I'm hoping quite soon. Little one for you guys, just let me pan you in. That's that Carpenters that I showed you on my video for Wharf. It got brought back 10 minutes after me putting this video up. Alan at Wharf messaged me to say it had been brought back. So obviously I told Joe, and Joe actually wanted to drive back for it. So we've got it. It's absolutely phenomenal. I would say it's actually better than both my Carpenters that I've already got. So I'm quite happy about that actually. Jagger is in there, divided. He will probably have to go and live in that tank for a bit. It's all a bit crammed. The Nicaraguan's still in that tank there, so it's all a bit crammed. In that tank we've got the male carpenters, the Bria Dorai, my rainbows are in there, and then in there we've got the bigger Waru, and then all the bits and bobs with the Etrospia in that corner there. So, let me just get over here. Sorry for throwing you about, I'm probably making you dizzy. I know I'm making myself dizzy. But yeah, that is how it's looking at the moment. So, let's go and wrap it up, guys. So guys, I hope that wasn't too dizzy for you, and I hope you got a decent look at the fish room, because I know a lot of people have been messaging me, asking me how it's going, when's it happening. So we're in, guys. My back's gone. I'm absolutely knackered, but we're in, it's done, and we only had 2 casualties, so I'm quite happy about that. And that's looking good, isn't it? That's looking good, that tank, you know. Can't wait to get a big display in here. Anyway, guys, I'm going to shut up now, and I'm going to go and sort that tank out for Trigger in the back room. So I will see you for more updates on the next one. So if you do like these updates and you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, because there's more to come. And thank you to everybody that is subscribed to the channel and shows me support. See you on the next one.